What's up, guys? You are on the air and off the books with Bethann and Samantha. And today, and the rest of the year, and the rest of the 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah, we're coming at you with some Bookopoly updates. It's 10-year commitment now.
Oh, God.
Candace.
You're going to quit watching.
And all of them
or listening.
Don't know this, but in June, we're committing to 10 years of Bookopoly.
No, we're not. We're not
It's
doing that.
It's going to be crazy.
No, we're not doing that.
And there's going to be like a big prize. Like the winner gets like $20,000 from Doug.
Okay. We're going to get shut off.
And he already approved it.
Yeah. This is slander. We're going to get sued. I swear we're going to get sued. I'm trying to.
He was all for it.
Was he?
No.
When did you have this?
He doesn't know it yet.
When did you have this conversation? Here was
it's a to be had.
To be had?
Yeah.
Well, you had to hear. You heard it here first, Doug.
I am reading. My prompt was to read a book. Read the third TBR book on my TBR shelf. And so,
what was it?
Read the third book on your TBR shelf.
Oh.
And so that was...
your physical shelf or your digital shelf? What'd you choose?
I chose my physical shelf because my digital shelf was like all non-library books. So, it is by, let's see, Carly Fortune, and it's called Meet Me at the Lake.
Oh.
And hopefully that's book 2 of the series. Because I was sure it was, and now I'm not sure.
Uh-oh. Does it not say it?
I think, yeah, it is book 2.
Oh.
So I've read the first one, which was Every Summer After, and I really liked it. And then the third one is This Summer Will Be Different. And then she's coming out with a fourth one. No. That's a different series. All right, I don't know what this series belongs with. Berries Bay. Okay.
Samantha just be reading stuff. She don't even care.
So I'm spinning lies right now. Every Summer After, which is the first book I read, goes with the one that's coming out in May called One Golden Summer.
One Golden Summer.
And apparently the other ones are standalones.
Oh,
I apologize
so Meet Me at the Lake
for
is a
my
standalone?
lies. Yes.
Got it.
So I'm reading that for the prompt, but I'm also reading, let's see what I'm reading. Dead Lake by Darcy Coates.
Oh, I saw that. I wanted to ask you about it. You can tell me
It's
now.
like, I started reading it and it jumped in really fast and I was like, that's really weird that it just like jumped right in there. Like it went from 0 to 100 in like one page.
Oh.
And then I realized it was a novella and that was probably why. But so far it's about this girl that's staying at her, I feel like it's her family member's cabin. And she looks outside, like nobody's supposed to be around this cabin at all. It's like deserted,
Allegedly.
like area. And she sees this guy like on the pier,
Ooh.
just like leaning over and like staring at something.
Stop. Why you gotta describe it like that? Leaning over and staring at stuff.
Yeah.
Is it like horror then? Or thriller?
It says it's horror.
Oh.
But
No
we'll
spoilers.
see.
I might want to read it. Have I had good luck with Darcy Coates?
You only liked the one with the red thread where he can't find you.
Oh, that's the one she... Okay, yeah, I'll give it a try. Where he can't find you, yeah.
And then I just finished a prompt. It was read a debut book. And I read That's Not My Name by Megan Lally.
That's not my name.
And it was pretty good. I think I gave it a 4. And that's also a Howard County Reads option. So I was reading it for that as well. And then I started her second book, No Place Left to Hide. Just because they're short and I'm trying to get my book reads, my counts in. So far I think I'm like 4 behind, which isn't awful yet, but ask me in a few months, I might be like 5,000 behind. Hopefully not.
So Jessie's actually moved on, and she's reading a book. Mystery Avenue is what she landed on, and her prompt is says to also pick from her TBR shelf, and she is reading What the Dog Saw. So, and then let's see here. Candace says she just finished her read a display book prompt, which is what I'm on, and I've procrastinated. And it was a YA book about roller derby, but she never told me the title. That sounds really cool, actually.
Is that the prompt you're trying to cheat on?
I'm not cheating. Okay, so there was a March display.
That's 100%.
No, it's not, because I didn't DNF the prompt.
But it's different because the displays that were out when you rolled, that's what you had to choose from. That would be like me. That would be like me getting the TBR and being like, just kidding, I'm going to delete all of my TBR and then re-add.
I think Trisha did that.
No, we told her she couldn't do that.
I don't remember her telling her she couldn't.
I think I called her out about it. Maybe she still did it. Trisha, you can't do that. You can't be deleting things to get ahead. Or we'll disqualify you.
Listen.
DQ'd.
I picked 2 graphic novels, March, Volume 1 and Volume 2, and they're just really, really heavy. And I haven't been able to get through them because I've been, I mood read a lot. And
physically heavy or mentally?
No, mentally heavy. That's why I have to read 2 because they're not physically heavy. They're only like 175 pages apiece. But, they're really good. It's just, I think I want something different right now. And then I decided I was going to procrastinate and read. I finished Ghost Station by S.A. Barnes, which I shouldn't have read that before I finished. Whatever. I get distracted.
Fall out of my chair here.
That's not going to be great. Which was fantastic, by the way. You should read that book if you like horror. That was amazing. I really like all of her stuff that I've read so far from S.A. Barnes. And then I picked up Red Rising because I'm getting harassed over and over again. And then something tragic has happened. But I had to put the book down.
But you can't spoil it.
No, Red Rising is the book series, which everybody
Pierce Brown.
By Pierce Brown. And it's just, I cried and cried and cried. And I'm not even I think I'm 15% in. It's so sad. But I'm not cheating.
But, okay, this is my justification to the cheating. So,
Wait, did you cheat?
No. Basically, you could just wait for 4 displays to come out and be I don't like that one.
And that's my choice because I'd be losing points. I could have had them done by now. I'm behind. What does it matter, Samantha? I'm in almost last place anyway.
I think we should take a vote.
No, I'm not taking a vote.
We're going to have to take a Bookopoly vote.
No, all you Bookopoly people out there, we're not voting on this. Bethann's reading what she wants. That's not fair. I don't want to finish it.
Listen,
I'm sad.
Bethann, life isn't fair sometimes.
Life is never fair. Let me have this one time.
We should
do it for the one time.
We should make a thing that says, go straight to free parking, but then give it to somebody else.
Bro.
Just for the heartbreak and the trauma.
We have a lot of horrible prompts like that for when we refresh everything in June to kind of even the playing field.
Yeah.
And everybody's going to quit. I just know they are.
Listen, you guys can't get mad because you agreed to fight to the death on this
was
game.
Was that the contract?
Yeah, it definitely was. And the fine print.
In the fine print.
You guys agreed to fight to the death for Bookopoly, and sometimes you just gotta be.
So you just are ready for blood, man.
That's not gonna last very long.
I don't believe you.
Unless I land on free parking again.
Dude, it's rigged if you land on free parking again.
It's just me every time landing on free parking.
That's insane.
Not having to read a single book.
That is insane.
Just every month.
I was hoping I could land on free parking so I could catch up a little bit with everybody, but, whatever.
Yeah, but now there's only 500 points in there, so.
I just can't believe that you're ahead of Trisha.
I'm barely ahead of her now. She's got 300 less than me, I think.
Oh, that's not much. She's fast, man.
Yeah.
I want to know what she's reading right now, but she's off today, so I can't even harass her. She did that on purpose.
Everybody wants to do categories for the prizes.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to limit them though, because I think we've gotten a little crazy with the categories.
We're all good.
Like we can't have 10
can't all be
categories.
winners.
Yeah, you can't all be. You know what? We're gonna have a category most likely to cheat, and it's gonna be
what?
It's gonna be Trisha.
She's gonna be so offended.
She's just fast forwarding all of her audio.
I know that she DNF'd. She actually DNF'd a prompt and spent $500.
Yeah, because she didn't want her husband to pick her book.
Yeah, because she didn't want her husband to pick her next read. And he was saying something about, like, reading, like, biographies of, like, war veterans and stuff like that. She was just like, absolutely not.
Yeah, honestly, I don't blame her at that point.
I don't really blame her either, because that's, like, stuff Dakota would read, and I love him, but...
We should change it to have a husband pick your read, and then we can pick any of our
husbands.
husband? Yeah. Any husband out there.
That's funny. That is hilarious.
Yeah. But...
I have some book recommendations for you. Right now, I'm currently... picking up This Is How You Lose the Time War by Max Gladstone, All My Rage by, I think it's, please don't be offended that I pronounce this name. I know that I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I think it's Saba Tahir. Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. Red Rising, obviously, by Pierce Brown. And then a bunch of other things. Kings of the Wild, I'm almost finished with. So good.
Just had a genius idea that I have to get out of my head right now or it's going to leave my head.
What?
We should do point stealing.
Point stealing?
No, okay, listen, hear me out. If somebody wants to DNF their prompt, we can put in the chat, I'm DNFing this prompt. First person to comment can steal the prompt and get the points. Dang.
That means nobody is gonna try to DNF a prompt.
Listen, I'm gonna go call up Kent Shively, and I'm gonna tell him, hey.
Then you have to read one of his books.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, give me that book. I'm reading.
No, it's probably not even that much.
I'm stealing Trisha's points.
Candace said she's currently reading. She got a nature prompt, and she's going to read a survival topic, and it's. Something she found during her last search, Alone by Megan Freeman. So pick that up if you want something nature-y for the summertime. Candace is doing real well, reading all kinds of things. Oh no, Samantha's currently updating the group chat. If you don't have a book...
I told everybody I had a really great idea.
I hope they're all like, nah, no. Don't listen to her, guys. Don't listen to her. This is why we need supervision. This is why nobody lets us go unsupervised. I'm just saying. You guys need to go into your book clubs, start up a book group chat, your book club chat, over text messages, messenger, whatever you have out there, and just talk books. It's hilarious. It's funny. Okay? You guys need to get yourselves like a game board, even if you don't want to make the game board or something like that. Even if you put a bunch of prompts in a hat and you draw it with friends and, like, do it that way and win points or something like that, or just make a competition out of it.
And your friends all agree not to murder each other.
There are no promises.
Yeah. Listen,
anyway.
Sometimes you gotta be a little cutthroat.
I mean, you don't have to, but
you can be.
A lot of them are, and I didn't realize how competitive people are.
I feel like the most competitive is probably Trisha.
Yeah, I agree.
The least competitive is probably Candace.
She's so chill.
Yeah,
it's great.
She is chill, and she's
very much a butterfly ray of sunshine.
She won't beat you up for points.
No,
for sure.
No.
The most. Let's see. Who would get the most scary? Like, you cross them and you will
die.
Doug. I feel like it would either be Doug or Kaylee.
I don't know about Kaylee. I think Kaylee would get competitive back. But I think that Doug
and she might send a hitman to do the job for her.
I think Doug is the one to watch out for. Like, if you, like, cross-side, he's, like, giving you, like,
he'll come at
eyes.
You.
Like,
and you won't see it coming.
That's right. I mean, that's the perk of being assistant director, though.
Yeah, you can just...
You can be... You know, what's the word?
Come at people sideways and they'll never know.
Come at people sideways. Listen.
We're just kidding.
Listen.
Doug gets the most sketchy because he's silent. He's silent in the group
He's so
chat.
silent. So is Brittany and Jesse, though. They're silent in the group chat.
Okay, you guys get a tie for the most sketchy. Like, there's some
Brittany
sketchy
and Jesse,
business going down with you guys.
Brittany, Jesse, and Candace are the most chill, I think.
Yeah.
Like, they're just in it to have a good time, read some new things. That's what you should do, guys. Get in there, read some things that you didn't think you would read this year. That's the whole point of revamping the way that your reading list is. Don't just, everybody has a TBR longer than their life. But, like, put some things on there and pick some things based off of some stuff that push you outside of your comfort zone. We hear all the time that all these different prompts that we have, like the nature prompts, or have somebody blindfold you and take you to the shelves and pick a book.
And ruin your life.
Like, this has happened twice now.
Yeah.
And people are like, I really actually
Alex
did enjoy
really
the book.
ruins people's lives.
Yeah, he's not the greatest to take,
Alex, how dare you?
Choose your ally wisely.
Even though I'm leading Bethann straight to the romantasy.
Oh, she would, and that's why I wouldn't pick her.
Listen, I would make a deal
betrayal.
with whoever picked Bethann. I would be like, lead her right to ACOTAR.
I'll give you this many points if you lead her right to ACOTAR.
Listen, I'll give you
gosh.
$20 and a corn dog.
$20 and a corn dog.
I want to get the prize for Secret Snatcher.
Secret Snatcher? That sounds ridiculous.
Like, I'm, not in the lead until I secretly snatch all the points.
That is funny, dude.
And it's
Secret
just like a temporary thing that happens every so often. Samantha, the Secret Snatcher, comes in. And then I get behind Trisha once in a while.
That is funny.
Maybe Kaylee.
Oh, I also think Kaylee will have to correct me if I'm wrong. She can do an insert here of her voice because Ben's the technology expert. But I think that we're actually getting some more lit RPG in the stacks if anybody's interested out there in library land.
RPG that is lit.
RPGs that are
It's lit, bro. And that's a perfect catchphrase for the vibe of the book.
I mean, if you like lit RPG.
Yeah. And it's very bro-y.
It is very bro.
Very bro. Let's go play video games, bro.
I think I just saw a lit RPG online the other day called, Donut Dan or something. And it's this dude fighting a toilet monster in his, tracksuit or something.
That sounds like a Bethann book.
It does. It sounds like a Bethann book.
Because who doesn't?
More of those.
Who doesn't want to fight
Bethann
people
books,
in their donut toilet suit, whatever it is?
Yeah. I'm just saying. Also, I think we're getting in The Devils Soon by Joe Abercrombie. That's a new book. Joe is a great author. He's fantasy. Nameless Things is also coming in. And The Radiant King by David Dalglish. He's a great fantasy author. If you're looking for some horror, Paul Tremblay is coming out with a book called Another. And it's about this kid whose friend is replaced by something else.
Another.
I would also look out to see that Hannah
Connor? Yeah, I think it's Kaner.
Is releasing Faithbreaker. That is the last book in her trilogy of God Killer series. It is finally out for you to get your hands on. That is also an epic fantasy, a very short epic fantasy. What else is coming out, Samantha, that you need to know about?
Hopefully the 6th ACOTAR book comes out this year because I'm tired of waiting.
She's adding to that series, isn't she?
Yes, but it'll probably come out when I'm laying on my deathbed, passing away.
Oh my Lord, the drama.
Listen, it's been like 6 years, I'm pretty sure. I just need her to
ACOTAR isn't even that good.
Buckle up and write some books,
I also want you to know that T. Kingfisher is coming out with 3 books this year. Hemlock and Silver, Snake Eater, and What Stalks the Deep. And that's the 3rd book in the Sworn Soldier series, which is a novella that you should be looking out for. I love T. Kingfisher. She's great. Hemlock and Silver is a Snow White retelling. Maybe that'll save your view of Snow White, because allegedly...
It flopped.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of crazy talk about that lately. People are so disappointed, and I think it's kind of wild.
The 2nd Quicksilver book is coming out in...
Jess will be happy to hear about that.
In, I think, October. I think it's called... Let's see, Quicksilver, book 2.
Oh my.
I feel like it starts with a B.
She told me the other day I should remember.
It is called Brimstone.
Oh, I don't remember her saying that.
Slay.
I will say that James Logan's book is coming out, or second book of the Black. Come on, Beth. The Black Fire Blade, book 2, which is sequel to the Silver Blood Promise, which was a great book. We also interviewed him. And then another horror that's coming out by Nick Cutter, who writes The Troop, which was one of the literal best horrors I've read in a long time. The Queen is coming out. So you should definitely...
I think Darcy Coates has another horror coming out this year.
Oh, wow.
In August.
She's on it.
It's called How Bad Things Can Get.
So you got some options, guys. I mean, you really need to... Summer's coming, okay?
Listen, summer's coming.
And you need to lay out in your yard and read a book, okay? Or you need to, like, have something to read on your road trips.
Go to the pool.
I mean,
read your book.
All of that. And you need to, if you haven't started your reading this year, it's not too late. Get some prompts in a hat or a bucket or a jar or whatever.
It's not too late. It's
Fill
never
up
too
your
late.
TBR cart with some fresh things. Take some ideas from all of our players in this game. And read some stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this is for, is to give you some recommendations about some things that are coming up, happening.
Yeah. Read the books.
We think you'll like it.
Listen to our updates.
Yeah.
And then join us next time. Just come in here. Just be on the podcast.
Just come in, sit down, fold chair.
Just knock on the door.
Say, hey,
walk right in.
Here I am.
Here I am to be on the BNS podcast, and we'll say welcome.
Welcome.
We don't know you, but welcome.
One of us. One of us.
Yes, yes. Woo, woo, woo.
I like it. Well,
all right.
We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. I only have 2 podcasts left, guys.
Oh, yeah, maternity
before
leave.
I yeet out on my maternity leave, so
it's going to be me, sometimes by myself, and then we'll see how that goes.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. And then me with other people.
I'll just pre-record some answers.
Yeah, I can just
and
put them on a little.
Play
them. Really need the soundboard, man.
Yeah.
I think it's getting a little more necessary.
Yeah. Ben, put that in the budget.
Yeah, put that in the budget, Ben.
Don't make me use my FBI open up every time. Because I'll do it.
What a mistake. All right, guys.
And on that note, we will see you in a few weeks.
Bye.
Bye.